eating more protein isn't the key to building more muscle. You don't need to activate MPS all day long. In fact, research tells us that turning MPS on just twice a day gives you 90% of the muscle building benefits, especially when paired with strength training. Okay, here's why. After each meal with enough leucine, MPS turns on for about 1.5 to 3 hours. The workers need to take a break. So what's the best strategy? Well, flip the MPS switch on twice a day minimum is my goal, and you cover 90% of the results. With meals that are spaced out 3 to 5 hours apart. That's depending on your age. 3 hours if you're closer to 30 or 35 years old, 5 hours when it's closer to 55 or 60. The power of compounding is going to win when it comes to MPS. Over 20 years, someone who consistently activates MPS twice a day with enough protein and strength training will build and preserve thousands more hours of muscle repair time than someone who only hits it once a day. You must start thinking about meal timing and stop thinking about total daily protein intake. What could I possibly be doing wrong? You've been told that more protein equals more muscle. That's only half the story. It's about when you eat it, what kind that you eat, and then more importantly, whether your body gets the signal to grow. You could eat 100 grams of protein a day and still lose muscle. It grows when your body receives one specific signal. After the age of 30, the body no longer runs on hormones, and we start to rely on leucine as the signal to turn the light switch on in the MPS room. That's where the protein quality number came from. People said 30 to 40 grams of protein turns on MPS, which is an estimate. 28 grams of protein, but this is coming from quinoa and tofu and black beans. That comes out to just 1.8 grams of leucine. Therefore, the light switch doesn't go on. She's had 2 meals that you'd have to consider relatively healthy, and she has not turned on MPS. Her body has literally been in muscle breakdown mode all day. She takes a snack at 3:30. Another genius move, she thinks. She has a protein bar. It has 15 grams of protein. At 20 or 25 years old, before she was 30 and her body was running on hormones, this would have had a response. But after 30 years old, you're not going to get a response if you don't meet the leucine threshold. So this protein bar is only 1 gram of leucine. Once again, no signal. Another missed opportunity to repair and build muscle.